What you see in here, this is the reason everyone always asks me how I make my palm oil stew this rich. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today I am going to be showing you how I make this delicious homemade fish palm oil stew packed with authentic flavor. If you are interested and you want to see how it's done, keep on watching. And without any further ado, let's get cooking. All right, my dear team, let's get started. First, I'm going to go ahead and add my palm oil, let it heat up a while. Meanwhile, I have all my ingredients for my fish palm oil stew. I have my geja, which is salted fish, okra, cabbage, and carrots. Okay, and I also have some scallions, some onion, and bell pepper. And I'm using Kroger fish for this recipe today. If you're liking this video so far, give this video a big like and a big thumbs up. Then I also have here some crushed tomato. All right. Yes, there's no basil patmanja. There's no palm oil stew without adding basil leaf in there. All right, some patmanja. It will give this delicious stew some great aroma to it. All right, to that I'm going to go ahead and slice one medium-sized onion and fry it until it's a little translucent. Like I said again, if you're new here, welcome you. If you're a returning subscriber, I also welcome you. If you're new, I hope you will turn on your post notification bell and subscribe to my channel. Yes, and I want to thank all my old and new returning subscribers for constantly watching my video. Now I have all my blended ingredients, which is my onions, my scallions, and my bell pepper. All right, I'm going to go ahead and add it into the pot and cook it until it caramelizes, until it, the onion comes out with its own sweetness. Now you want to stir fry it in a low medium heat and cook it and fry it for a little bit. Now I'm going to go ahead and add my crushed tomato. I'm only using like half a can of that. Now, if you don't have crushed tomato, it's perfectly fine. Just use tomato and blend it, or you can just blend some fresh tomato along with the onions. Now I add a little bit of that crushed tomato. Now I'm going to go ahead and stir fry everything, like fricassee it, fry it on a low medium heat, like I said, until it oozes out its own sweetness. Yes, to that I'm going to go ahead and add my seasoning cube. I'm using Jimbo cube. Use any seasoning cube of your choice. Next to that, I'm going to go ahead and add some black pepper and also some salt to taste. I want you to adjust the spice to your own liking. Once you watch the full video and follow the recipe, you should be on your way. Adjust everything to your own liking. Now I'm going to go ahead and mix everything until it's well combined. Cover the pot and come back and check on it. All right, this is one delicious rich palm oil stew that everybody asks me how I made it so rich. Now watch this video to the end so that you don't miss out any key ingredients, so that you can achieve the same delicious, authentic, rich palm oil stew from Dada's Food Crave Kitchen. Right now, if you're liking this video, one more time, you already know what to do. Give this video a big like and a big thumbs up. Now, once the onions and everything is already cooked really well, as you notice, I'm going to go ahead and add some water. Now, if you watch my video and you're Dada's fan, you already know by now that I like to cook my food with hot boiling water. Yes, why is that? I don't know, but I think I know. Now, I don't like to just when everything is hot already, I just don't like to add cold water into my food. I just want everything to just continue on bubbling and hot and all that stuff. So now I'm going to add all my legume. Is that how you call it? Legume? Yeah, with all my vegetables. I'm going to add my cabbage, my carrot, my eggplant, my okra, and I'm also going to go ahead and add some geja, which is the salted fish. Now there is no fish palm oil stew without adding geja. If you don't add geja into your palm oil stew, oh my goodness guys, you are missing out. And if you do have some cassava, which is yuca, nyambi, you want to add that there. Now after adding all my vegetables, I'm going to go ahead and add the fish. Now I'm using Kroger fish. If you have catfish, just use any fish of your choice. All right, but mind you guys, this palm oil stew is so rich. Like I said, this is the reason why everyone asks me how I cook this palm oil stew. So rich and authentic, full of flavor. It was so delicious. It was a finger licking good dish, and you must try it. Now the reason, now I'm going to go ahead and add some shrimp. You've never seen that, right? This is why everyone asks me that, how I make it so rich and so delicious and so authentic. Now you want to throw in a couple of shrimp on your fish palm oil stew. Now make sure you take your wooden spoon, the baku, which they call it in Wolof, wooden spoon baku. You want to make sure you go gently underneath, okay, because you do not want to break the fish. Gently cook this meal on a low medium heat. Cook it with love. It will come out really, really tasty. Now I'm going to cover the pot after adding all my ingredients. Now you don't want to add too much water. You just want to be mindful of that. The main reason is that you don't want, too much water, then it wouldn't be rich and, flavorful and all that stuff. Just add enough water to make sure your vegetables are really cooked. For me, I usually don't cook my vegetables all the way through. I like it al dente, half and half, so that I can benefit from all the nutrients that comes from the vegetable, especially carrot, which is great for your skin. Now I went ahead and also add some, scotch bonnet pepper or habanero pepper, so that I can float it on the side in case it's not too spicy. Then I went ahead and add my chopped basil, which we call patmenja. I don't know how they call it in Wolof, but us, the Creole people, call it patmenja. It will give the palm oil stew some great, delicious, authentic taste to it. Now, after cooking the cover the pot, I went ahead gently, like I said, gently. You want to use your wooden spoon, just go right underneath and mix it to make sure nothing is sticking from the bottom of the pot. Now I cook this on a low medium heat. Now look at our palm oil stew, how great and delicious already it is. It is rich, packed with flavor. It looks so authentic, guys, and I hope you guys will try this recipe. Like I said, if you're liking this video, you already know what to do. That's my question to you. Are you liking this video? If you do, go ahead and give this video a big like and a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new, and turn on that post notification bell so that you never miss out on my video. Now the oil was a little too much, so I went ahead off camera and scooped some of the oil out, and just like that, a delicious fish palm oil stew is ready. Don't forget to like, comment, and follow for more home cooking recipe. I thank you all so much for watching. Until I come your way next time, I'll see you all in my next video. Thank you all. Bye-bye.